everybody, it's Bondo and Jolly, and thanks for joining me on today's Casual Conversation. We usually release our Casual Conversations on Fridays, but it's a little bit of a crazy time here. And Frank and I were talking this morning, and we just decided we're going to go ahead and, have a great conversation and share it all out with you actually a little earlier this week, because we know you're all sitting at home, surfing the net, watching Netflix, looking for things to do. So we figured we could steal 10 minutes of your time. So Frank, you're over in Tampa. You're self-quarantined in Tampa. I'm self-quarantined in Los Angeles.
That's right. Yeah, Clearwater Beach, where they're trying to kick all the teenagers off the beach and make them go home and relax.
Yeah, it's not a very exciting spring break. And I have a daughter who's turning 16 this week, and she's going to be celebrating her sweet 16 in quarantine.
Well, could be worse, I'm sure. Not for her,
She's actually surprisingly chill about the whole thing. I think, you just have to kind of accept that this is what's going on and go with it.
It's a little bit of a new normal. I mean, I think that's why I was excited to do this conversation with you is, there's a crisis going on. There's no doubt about that, but there's also some opportunity.
Yeah, I think that's the key thing, right? There's always opportunity in times of crisis. And you see the businesses that are coming to the forefront and really stepping up, and Zoom. I mean, the fact that Zoom, gave away their program to schools across the United States free of charge to do virtual schooling. My son is virtual schooling on Zoom. They literally were mobilized and kicked it into place yesterday. It was amazing. Uber Eats, delivery services, are really, really skyrocketing.
Huge. Uber Eats deliveries are up 15x. Facebook is reporting record traffic. You've got Netflix reporting record streams. And so the reality is, there's no denying the market has shifted. The entire market, not just real estate, but the entire world market has shifted. And real estate agents have to be aware of that. They kind of feel it. They don't really know what to do about it. They just hear this every day. But the reality is, real estate is normally a face-to-face type, belly-to-belly business, and it's shifting. And so real estate agents have got to be able to make that shift as well and say, all right, how am I going to close the gap and create connection and maintain connection by using social media, using online channels, and because my clients want to stay at an arm's length distance right now. Showing time just reported that showings are down, open houses are down. Well, that doesn't mean you can't still showcase properties. It just means you're going to have to do it a different way. So, hey, I'm excited about the opportunity to help real estate agents to be able to kind of up their game a little bit and kind of make that shift with what the consumers are demanding right now.
Right. It's funny, Elevate, you see those jokes about, introverts say, oh, I've been preparing for this my whole life. I feel like with Elevate, I'm kind of like, yeah, we've been preparing for, this type of scenario, right? That we help real estate agents and brokers continue to do business and excel and capture and nurture their leads and communicate and be in front of their clients, even if they're not face to face with those people.
Well, look at it this way. We have teams that travel all over the country, working with MLSs and associations, teaching social media boot camps every single day all over the country. We're in front of thousands of agents every month that are saying the same exact things. I know I need to be on it. I don't really have time to do it. I don't really know how to do it, and I need help. Well, even us as a company, we've had to pull all of our staff back, no more travel, and we've had to convert all of our training sessions to online webinars, and there's a shift in that as well. But it's amazing, like the real estate agents, I'm in these private Facebook groups and mastermind groups, and real estate agents are raising their hand left and right, saying, hey, we know we need to be over here. How do I do this? What's the best way? What content do I need to post? And so I think, we're in a unique position to be able to help real estate agents because, number one, we are the experts at that. We know how to do it. We have all the pieces and parts synchronized and pulled together into one platform. And we can actually provide the coaching and the training and the teaching to help real estate agents really position themselves to say, hey, the market has shifted, but you still need to be in front of people. How are you going to do that? So, I'm optimistic about it. And I think, the market's going to turn. We'll get through this and things will turn back around, but the market's going to behave differently moving forward. Consumers are going to behave differently now that there are new opportunities and new ways of viewing properties and interacting with agents. So this is a good opportunity for agents to really up their game and kind of assess their strategy and figure out if they don't have what they need, reach out to us. Hey, our team's ready, sitting around waiting for phone calls and doing emails and webinars. I mean, what we want to do is spend time with the agents and say, hey, let us walk through your social media platforms with you real quick, and we'll give you an assessment on what you're doing well, what you can improve upon. So, hey, take advantage of that.
Yeah, and so what Frank is talking about, everybody, is his amazing team of educators and coaches are available. They are scheduling like social media analysis appointments with you. And so check out the link below, and you can go here. You can register for like a 15-minute block of time with one of our coaches, and they will actually look through your social channels, your IDX website, your blog. They'll see what you're doing, where you can make improvements. They'll give you some great tips and tricks, and then they'll also introduce you to how Elevate can help flesh out or fill in those gaps for you. So take advantage right now, because these guys are waiting and ready to help you. And also, let's talk about brokers, because I know, Frank, you run our brokerage development team, and we've got brokers that are doing a lot of scrambling right now. What can we do to help our brokers?
Well, that's interesting. There's a couple of things right away. Is number one, we really cater to the independent brokerages. I mean, that's kind of our wheelhouse. We're the advocate for the independent broker. Even this morning, the big box brands are out pounding their chest and bragging about what they can brag about. They're talking about all of their online platforms and how their agents are getting additional training. Make no mistake, if you're an independent brokerage, those big box brands are coming after your agents during this time. And they're using this as an opportunity to say, hey, we have all these tools and resources. Why don't you come over here and take advantage of them? And we're seeing our phones ringing off the hook on the brokerage side, because brokerages are realizing, holy cow, I've been thinking about providing all these tools and services to our agents. Now I've got to do it. I have to, because the agents are demanding it. If they don't have access to these social media tools and online lead generation tools, they are absolutely dead in the water right now as everything is shifting. So, we're here to talk with the brokerages and explain kind of what we do with all of our core services in one platform to make it really simple, very inexpensive for brokerages to say, hey, you need to provide CRMs and IDX websites and lead gen and social media marketing automation in one platform to your agents, fed by the MLS, so they can be engaged and really flying, fast while we're trying to figure out what this new normal is going to look like. So, I'm really passionate about it because, if brokerages act now and agents act now, they're going to benefit and see their business grow when this thing turns. The ones that are sitting around, I saw a few in a portal today that were saying, we're just going to kind of sit tight and hold firm. Yeah, that's scary. This is not the time to be sitting. This is the time to be moving. Whether it's our platform or another platform, you have got to be providing these kinds of tools to your agents, or your agents are going to go somewhere else where they can get them because they're desperate and they need it. And they can't just sit around at home and expect somebody to kick their front door down and walk in and offer to help them, to allow them to buy or sell a home. You've got to go find them. Gary Keller had a great quote. He said, there's business out there. There's less of it, but you just got to work a little harder for it. And I think you've got to be even more efficient in how you go about finding it.
Yeah, I agree. So brokers, if you would like to schedule a gap analysis with Frank and his team, go to this URL, boss.tryelevate.com, and you can request your gap analysis. It takes about an hour. Frank and his team will work through all of your technology, what you currently have in place for the brokerage, for your agents, and really help you figure out where your strengths, your weaknesses, and your opportunities are. Agents, if you want to spend some time doing this on a personal level with our team, go to this URL and register and schedule your 15-minute block of time with everybody. Do not wait. You're all sitting around. Turn off Netflix. Get away from that pizza order that you just placed and come and spend 15 minutes or up to an hour with our coaches. We are here to help you guys. And
Bonnie, and I was gonna add that too, is follow us on social media. You do a great job of getting information out. I mean, we're really starting to push out some best practices, some things that real estate agents can be doing to provide the kind of lifestyle relevant information to consumers and to keep people connected. And real estate agents have an opportunity to be a huge centerpiece right now in communication and maintaining connection for people. And that's so critically important because we all want to feel connected to people. And this isolation is miserable for all of us. And we're making the best of it, but I appreciate everything you're doing with making sure the information's getting out there.
Yeah, we do. So go to try Elevate RE across any social channel. We've got all kinds of tips and best practices from marketing to just ways that you can be a fantastic resource in your local community during a time of crises like this. And also, like, we have a whole section we're rolling out. It's called Kids in Quarantine. So if you've got kids at home and you're just losing your mind and don't know what to do with them, we're posting a lot of really fun stuff around that too. So come and follow us at Try Elevate RE. Brokers, schedule your gap analysis here, and agents, schedule your consultation here. Hey, Frank, thanks so much for joining me. I know we're going to be doing a lot of this. I don't know when I'm going to get to see you again in person anytime soon, but I'm so happy that we have this kind of technology that we can use to chat with each other.
No, it's great. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.